Thank you, Karen. Welcome to Boston Ballet. I'm Mikko Nissinen, Artistic Director for the company. We're very excited to be part of the World Ballet Day. Boston Ballet is a company of 69 dancers representing 20 different nationalities. In few short weeks, we open our season with John Neumeier's Third Symphony of Gustav Mahler. Later in the season, we'll follow Swan Lake, Onegin, Nutcracker, works from George Balanchine, William Forsythe, Carol Armitage, Leonid Massin, Leonid Yakobson, Yuri Yanovsky, just to mention a few. We are very excited to share our work with you today. Right next to me is Kathleen Brink-Holmes, a principal dancer with the company. I would like to introduce her, and she will be co-hosting this afternoon with me here in Boston.
Thank you, Mikko. I'm so excited to be a part of this special day. Before we get started in rehearsal, I'd like to ask all of you viewers at home to connect with us on social media at Boston Ballet. Also, I'll be taking over our Twitter feed, so if you have any questions about anything that's going on in the studio, don't hesitate to ask. Just make sure you hashtag AskKBC, and don't forget to tag at Boston Ballet. So in rehearsal behind me is the Third Symphony of Gustav Mahler, which is a massive undertaking for the company. It's quite an impressive ballet. So can you just tell us a little bit about why you chose to bring this ballet to the company?
Well, I've been a big fan of John Neumeier's work for many, many years, and a couple of years ago when we were discussing which production would be the one first to enter our repertoire, he mentioned Mahler's Third Symphony, and I was like, done. I absolutely love this work. This is a very special work. For me personally, it's like an ode to being human. If you have ever loved, lost someone, felt loneliness, emptiness, the whole cycle of life, it's all in there. So I feel like it's such an inner journey that is just such a really, really special work.
Well, we're excited to do it as well. In this rehearsal behind me, we have ballet master Anthony Randazzo and the first movement from Third Symphony of Gustav Mahler. It's really an incredible movement. It's 30 minutes of men dancing straight, which is pretty unheard of in classical ballet, and we hope you enjoy. So that looked exhausting.
Yes, ma'am. It does.
Joining me here is principal dancer Lasha Kosashvili, who dances the lead in the Third Symphony of Gustav Mahler. Now, this is a pretty rare ballet in that it's an hour and 45 minutes long, and your part, you're only off stage for approximately 10 minutes?
Less, much less, maybe like 3 minutes.
Wow. So can you explain a little bit how intense that is physically for you? There's no intermission, so this goes straight through the symphony, and how intense it is also emotionally.
Well, when we started work on this ballet, definitely, well, as always, you don't know what to expect, how much stamina you need. But the first reaction was already like when I've been told that half hour you have to be on the stage. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I don't know what to do with that because half hour it's non-stop dancing. There is a men's section dancing, there is a duo, then again with everybody. So just I think in the first place this is the most hardest ballet with the stamina that I've ever done. But I mean I think there is nothing impossible, I would say. But we have to really go through a lot of work, a lot of hard work, and probably this is the ballet that you just don't want to stop rehearse. You have to just keep going to do that. But then there is another question. It's not about just to survive this ballet, but also to feel this ballet and dance it and perform as way as Mr. Neumeier once said.
We're now in Studio 5 with artistic director Mikko Nisanen and principal dancer Misa Kuranaga, who are now rehearsing the Sugar Plum Fairy variation from the Nutcracker. Like so many dancers, the Nutcracker was my first experience with ballet. I was an angel when I was 6 years old, and I think I've done every female part since then. So it's a big tradition for me, for my family, and for the Boston audiences. And I hope you enjoy this rehearsal.
You, on your fourth turn, you open the ribs both times. So you want to be here so you can really drop and stay over the hips. When you're here, when you break a little bit, okay? Let's try that again. All right. Good girl, that's it. Open passe. Yes, good. That was very good.
We are now in rehearsal for the ballet Pas de Quatre, choreographed by Leonid Yakobson. Ballet mistress Larissa Ponomarenko is running rehearsal with dancers Maria Baranova, Misa Kuranaga, Ashley Ellis, and Erica Cornejo. This year, Boston Ballet is honoring the legacy of Leonid Yakobson as an innovative and progressive artist throughout our season. Pas de Quatre will be performed at our Black Box Theater, Fall for Dance in New York City Center, as well as the Boston Opera House later in the season. This is the 40th anniversary of Yakobson's passing, and Mikko Nisanen felt it was very important for us to honor his legacy. So I wonder, could you speak a little bit about why you felt it was important?
Well, Leonid Yakobson was the voice of genius that even Stalin era could not suppress, although they tried. He changed the lives of many artists and the ways of seeing our art form. His influence was tremendous on young Baryshnikov, Makarova, Ala Osipenko. He is known for his innovativeness, and his movement has amazing plasticity and pliability.
Soft elbow. travel. Don't kick back leg too much. And soft elbows, soft elbows. And travel, travel. And flatter. And kick, kick, kick. Very good. That was very good. And more front, front, front arms. Yeah. Good. Very good. Very nice. Very nice, Ashley. Very nice. Very nice. Very good. Very good. Very good, Nisasa. Very good. At the very beginning, you could get with this arm a little bit more across, so to frame your face a little bit more, less on outside, a little bit more framing, yeah. And the pirouette, remember not to place the arms right on the back, a little bit further away. Good.
I can't help but notice that this ballet is such a beautiful example of the romantic style, and it's such a sharp contrast to what we witnessed upstairs in the Mahler rehearsal with the men and being so athletic. And it's one of the things that I love most about dancing in this company is the versatility and the fact that in any day in this building you can go into a different studio and there's a completely different style being rehearsed, and it keeps it interesting for us dancers. Is that something as an artistic director that's important to you for the company?
Yes, it is. I was very lucky as a dancer to experience many different choreographies and styles, and I think it's very important in today's world to be relevant to our audiences today, and trying to be the ballet company of the future that embraces the classics, the neoclassical repertoire, but also serious commitment to modern dance. And I just think it makes everything more interesting. Yes, it does make it harder for the dancers, but here we are in the 21st century, and that's a reality. And it opens the door for so many people, audiences, Some people think they only like the classical ballet, but then when they're exposed to something else, they rediscover things. And I think it's one beautiful thing in life, and art feeds our souls, and I really think it's very, very important.
Thank you so much for spending time with us here at Boston Ballet today. And remember to connect online at Boston Ballet. Also, my Twitter takeover is ending in 15 minutes, so remember to send your questions at #AskKBC.
On behalf of all of us with Boston Ballet,
Happy World Ballet!